One of the questions asked recently is, how do I check my oil pressure? Well, welcome to Mercie J Auto Care, where compassion and craftsmanship come together. I'm Rick Smith, Master Certified Technician. So first of all, let's talk about how important oil pressure is. Consider oil pressure to an engine like blood pressure is to your body. I'm not a doctor, but if you don't have any blood pressure, if your heart quits, you're probably not going to live very long. Well, it's kind of the same thing with your engine. If you lose oil pressure, your engine can die literally within a minute. So first of all, if you have any indication that you've lost oil pressure, immediately shut the car off and get it towed. Do not drive it. Don't do anything. Make sure it gets fixed before you start that engine again. So unfortunately, the answer to that question is not an easy one. Typically, oil pressure gets checked with a gauge, and we unscrew the oil pressure sending unit. Some of those are on the side of the block, some are on the timing cover, some are near the oil filter. But we do that, and we screw the gauge in, and we actually read what the gauge says. Here's a couple of ways that you might be able to check it. First of all, turn your key on with your engine off. Some cars have a light. That light should be on. If you start it, the light should go off. It means you have some oil pressure, you just don't know how much. Some cars have a gauge. Now, typically, when your engine is, say, above 1,500 RPM, the oil pressure is going to be around 40 or 45. And when at idle on a hot day, it might be as low as maybe 15 or 20, somewhere in there. So you can use the gauge on the car. If you have one of those scanners that you would plug into the OBD2 connector, you can sometimes see oil pressure from that as well. But the only true way to check it is with a gauge. If you're stranded somewhere and you think you've lost oil pressure and you just want to know if you have some, this isn't the recommended way, but you can unscrew the oil filter a little bit, start the car, it should make a huge mess right away. Then you know it's at least pumping some oil. So I don't know if this has been helpful to you or not. I wish I could be more specific for you, but thanks for watching, and until next time, safe travels and blessings to you.